Hi, we're here at Pleasure Island on the east side of Baltimore County, and this is a ribbon cutting actually for a new facility that's going to be available to the public, owned by the state of Maryland, and it started as a small little park area in the 40s and 50s, got hit hard by a hurricane in 1964. Ultimately, the state took over ownership of the land from Bethlehem Steel Company, and it was facing a lot of erosion, losing 1.3 feet a year annually. Pretty soon, if we did nothing, it would have been totally covered over by water. By use of $4.7 million, primarily stimulus money from the federal government, and thanks to Senator Mikulski and Senator Cardin for their help with that, we were able to help manage a project that did shoreline restoration of the project and rebuilt the island. And the island serves not only as a natural habitat and a living shoreline that will help filter water and clean the gateway to the Chesapeake Bay, but also serves as a barrier island that protects nearby Miller Island community. So the next time there is a 100-year storm, this island will help protect the residents who live on the other side of the island. In addition, we've dredged a cut that will allow boaters to have safe access to reach our Baltimore County shore. So it's really a win-win. Environmentally, we're cleaning the water, restoring the bay, giving a habitat for wildlife, giving boaters an opportunity to have easier access not only to this new island, but also to reach the shore safely, and of course protecting us during storms in bad weather. So what a great amenity, another great part of Baltimore County.
Okay, this is the Pleasure Island Beneficial Use, Living Shoreline Enhancement and Dredging Project. Baltimore County just completed construction, restoring and protecting Pleasure Island, which is a state-owned island used for recreational use. We put a series of breakwaters and sills, used tons of rock to protect the shoreline from erosion. We pumped 50,000 cubic yards of sand from the channel, which is called the Cut. We pumped that sand onto the beach, created a nice beach on the south side of Pleasure Island, and then we planted it with wetland vegetation, and that was just completed this April.
It's great. No, they were like this. You can look cool, yeah.
Back there, and it's great for the ospreys.
This is a very important project for us, in particular when you think about Hurricane Isabel and some of the damage that storm caused to this area. For us to provide this incredible project that essentially revitalizes the shoreline and protect the residents, that's extremely critical to us. So the partnerships that were created around this project with the DNR, the Department of Natural Resources, the communities, the local government, Baltimore County, we thought the partnerships and the environmental benefits of this project is something that it's going to last a very long time. So MD is very proud to participate in this project. We are very proud to finance it. We're happy about the partnerships that have been created.
And basically what we've done here is we've provided $1.9 million from the Department of Natural Resources Waterway Improvement Fund to Baltimore County to go ahead and dredge the Cut channel, which is used by thousands of recreational boaters annually. And we've used that material in a beneficial way with Baltimore County to go ahead and create a shoreline protection project that not only provides habitat for shorebirds and other creatures that live in the bay, but also helps stabilize Pleasure Island, which has been eroding for years, the material of which has been entering the channel and creating the need for additional dredging. So we're very excited about this project being completed, and we want to really congratulate Baltimore County for a job well done in completing this project for the benefit of the boating public, the people who love the bay, and the citizens of Maryland and Baltimore County.
I'm here to celebrate the opening of the new Pleasure Island restoration project Baltimore County has undertaken. Many residents in the area, boaters, use the island for recreation. Some use it for overnight camping. The project has not only created recreational use, but it's also provided some stabilization of Pleasure Island, which was having an erosion problem, and it's also added protection for the shoreline in the Millers Island community. I would welcome anybody who has an opportunity to visit the southeastern part of the county to enjoy our waterfront, to enjoy Hart Miller Island, North Point State Park, and to please visit the restaurants and the other businesses in the community.
We've been out here reviewing the Pleasure Island dredging project, which is referred to as the Cut, which has been used by many of our boaters as they come out of the Middle River and decide to head towards Annapolis or the city inner harbor. It's always been a very useful device, and it cuts back on the time to go around Hart Miller Island. And especially on windy and rough days, the use of the Cut has always been the preferred way. But as of recent years, the depth was getting out of hand, meaning too shallow. And so this project that has just been completed, which totally deepens the channel further than it's ever been, now down to 8 feet, 150 feet wide, should give most boaters a real change in their attitude of, well, we got to go through the Cut this time. And I had been on the county's planning board at the time this was being thought of, and highly recommended the financial part of the capital budget that it took to do this job. And so we're very thankful that the county, state, and everyone else that was involved got onto this project and got it done in a very short time. And hopefully it'll be many years. They used to have to re-dredge it about every 10 or less years, and now it should last quite a bit longer. Nobody seems to know how much, but just obvious to the dimensions of it, it should be much more length of time between the dredging.